Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for February 17th. We are looking at the U.S.-Japanese yen pair. This pair closed lower during this last session, starting to move sideways overall. Look for it to potentially go as high as 84.10, possibly as low as 82.77. Look for some resistance around 83.95 and look for some support around 83.08. Alright, now looking at the Euro-USD pair. This pair closed higher during today's session. It is pulling back. We are looking for this pair overall to start moving back down at some point. If we get a good close around this area or above actually this area of resistance, then we could potentially look for it to move higher. I do believe it's going to retrace. However, look for it to potentially go as high as 137.32, possibly as low as 134.55. Look for some resistance around 136.75 and look for some support around 135.36. Now the pound US dollar pair, this particular pair moved higher today. It didn't break the previous session's high, kind of tapped it, so it did close within it. Look for it to continue moving sideways, possibly going up to 163.05, possibly as low as 160.01. Look for some resistance around 162.25 and look for some support around 160.71. Now the US Swiss, this particular pair moved much lower during today's session, retraced to the 61.8 mark, as you can see on the chart. Let me get that off there real quick and take another look at it. This pair moved down, basically tagged some previous areas of resistance that is now support. Look for this pair to potentially go as high as 0.9659, possibly as low as 0.9374. Look for some resistance around 0.9599 and look for some support around 0.9445. Now, as far as news announcements go, we have the pound releasing their retail sales for January at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Consensus on that is that it's jumped from a negative number to a positive number, from negative 0.3% to 0.2%, which could be good news for the pound. Look for the Canadian dollar to release their CPI report for January at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on that one is that things have held at 2.4%. Now let's take a look at what I'm looking for. We have a swing trade here over the past session. Draw a trend line off of that and you could look for a potential breakout to the downside. This pair has been moving sideways a little bit over the past couple of sessions. We could definitely see that. If you look here, we also have an area of support and it comes right in line there. If it does drop below there, look for it to go down to this point. I could very well see that over the next session. Look to sell and then look to buy back at this point. Let's take a look at the Euro-USD. This pair, I believe, is retracing. I do believe it will swing down at some point. The pound pretty much created an inside bar. You could, it did tag the high though, so it hit some previous areas of resistance here, 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 and also here and here. So we could see it break out to the upside. If it does that, look for it to tag this high and then this high for potential resistance. Well, that about wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.